Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining me. This is Luke Blue Wolf from bluewolfpsychic.co.uk, and I'm here this evening to read the tarot, the astro-tarot, for the star sign of Taurus for the month of April 2011. Right, so let's see what April has in store for you, Taurus. And the first card, wow, the Devil. Now that's one of the major arcana. It's a solid earth card. It actually represents the star sign of Capricorn, so it's not your own card, but it's interesting that it does represent another of the earth signs. And I suppose it's one of those things that some of you will be having birthdays, won't you, Taurus, during the latter part of this month. So maybe it's just a little reminder about that to wish you happy birthday if it's your birthday later this month. The Devil is very much about the practical world. He's called Lord of the Gates of Matter. It's about the material world. And I think perhaps what this card is saying is that during the month of April it might be important for you to be careful that how your focus sits actually. I'd say that you're focusing very much on practical things at the moment. You're probably working quite hard. You're probably concerned with things like that on the material plane rather than the spiritual plane, and probably things like your relationships and your caring for yourself are suffering a little bit as a result of that. I think what I'm being told here is that this is something which has been happening during the recent weeks, and it's carrying over into the beginning of April with you. And I would say this card is actually saying just be a little bit careful. You do have to work hard. You are a hard worker, Taurus, and you are of course an earth sign which the Devil represents, but you can work too hard and you can neglect yourself, and it's important for you also to take care of yourself during the month of April. Right, next card. Nice one, another one of the major arcana, so we're doing quite well with powerful cards for you here. The Magician, the Child of Light. And the Magician tells us that you are a very capable person, that you've got lots of abilities inside yourself, lots of self-confidence as well, and sometimes it isn't always on the surface, and like many of us, you can lose it a little bit. But you're a very capable person with lots of abilities, and you're able to get on with the things that you want to get on with. You're able to control your life to a great extent, and that's a wonderful thing. I think what this card is telling me for you during the month of April, Taurus, is that you're going to need to be in control of your life. There's going to be lots of things still carrying over from the Devil and the practical things that are around you. There's going to be lots of things that you've got to deal with, lots of things coming at you from all directions. And it's important for you to stay in control of your environment and to stay in control of yourself as well. Again, don't let yourself get down. Don't let yourself neglect yourself. Don't forget to take a little bit of time out to take care of yourself and to relax, and to spend time with those that you love too. Work hard and draw on your inner abilities and you'll do well, but don't overdo it. Right, and a further warning for you actually, the Eight of Swords, the Lord of Restriction. And that is a card which is very much about isolation from family and friends. It's about people cutting you off, and it's about you cutting people off as well. So this follows on from what I've been saying there. All work and no play, like makes Jack or Jill a dull person, to be non-sexist about it, I suppose. So this card is just saying to you that though you've got to work hard during the month of April, and bear in mind that work doesn't have to be paid employment. It can be voluntary work, it can be charitable work, I suppose that would be voluntary work as well. It can be work in the home, it can be work for your family. It can be all sorts of things. It's what you spend much of your time doing, whether you get paid for it or not. That is your work. It's what you believe in and what you're passionate about. And whatever that is for you, whether it's something you're choosing to do or something you have to do in order to bring in the pennies, just don't neglect the people that you love in order to do that, and spend some time with your family and your friends as well. It'll be good for you, and it'll be good for them as well. Okay. And another 8, that's interesting, the 8 of Pentacles, the Lord of Prudence. Now this is very much a card that comes out, well, it's got, to me it has at least 2 meanings. One is about being careful with the pennies, and I think that might be a useful thing for you to do during April, Taurus. It's about being careful where you put your money, how you invest it, taking thought what you're actually doing with it. Pay the right bills, save a little bit for yourself and for emergencies and things, put a little bit into secure investments, into savings accounts and things if you can manage to do that as well. And I mean, with the economic climate as it is, it's hard enough sometimes just to pay the bills, isn't it, without actually putting some money aside. But if you can do that, then do that. And the other thing that I often find with the 8 of Pentacles when I'm reading is it comes out when people have new ideas for a little business or a little hobby that they're wanting to start off and which might become productive in terms of a business in the future. And so it may be that you are in fact in the throes of starting. That might be why you're working so hard at the moment and have been working so hard recently. You may be in the throes of setting up some new little business venture for yourself. You may be starting off some new project at work. You may be working on a hobby or a charitable venture that's important to you. But certainly it seems to me that you are doing something of that kind during the month of April. And what the 8 of Pentacles says is that you are good at what you're trying to do. You have the ability to fulfill the requirements of the business or the project or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're a capable person, as I've said before, and you're a very practical person as well. This is a card, being a pentacle cards are very practical cards. They're cards of the earth. They're cards in which you use your hands and you actually get dirty in doing things and that. You get down and dirty. Right, okay. But anyway, what this card is saying, that the practical things that you are wanting to do and that you're trying to do and that are probably generating some new business, some new ideas for you, are important during April, and you should get on with them and you'll do well. And again, the 4 of Swords, what I'm saying again for is that once again this is a card, it's called the Lord of Rest from Strife, and this is again reinforcing what I was saying earlier. I mean, this is a busy month for you, Taurus. It's a month in which you've got lots to do, as I say, work-related work, could be academic work as well. I mean, but it's whatever you're having to work at during this coming month. There's a lot for you to do, and there's a lot of hard work for you to do. The work that you're doing is work that you're good at, and it's likely to be productive for you. But it does mean that you're going to be focusing an awful lot, turning your focus away from yourself and from other people. And a card like the 4 of Swords comes back as the Devil did at the beginning there, just to warn me a little bit that you need to still take some time out for yourself. You still need some downtime. You still need to rest a little bit. You need to relax a little bit, recuperate. You need to spend time with your friends and your family during the month of April, as well as doing all that work that you've got to do. So just bear it in mind, and it should be a good month for you, Taurus. Okay, very positive reading. Right, now that was just a short reading. This just one of my short, free astro-tarot readings. Do bear in mind, if you come to me for a personal reading, they take about 3/4 of an hour to an hour. I do them online as well as in face-to-face in person if you live near our premises in Rotherham, UK. And they're very reasonable. I would say that, but they are. And what we do is to look at any questions that you might have. We can focus on the year ahead for you. We can focus on different areas of your life, and try to give you some useful and interesting information which will be valuable to you during the months to come. Anyway, thank you for joining. So if you're interested in that, take a look at my website at bluewolfpsychic.co.uk. And anyway, thank you for joining me here tonight. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and see you again sometime. Okay, bye for now.